What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. Would you believe that history is repeating itself, and that much like Lucasfilm did with Kenobi, where they preemptively blamed the fans and called us racist and sexist, told Moses Ingrams, who plays Reva in the Kenobi series, that the fans are horrible and toxic. They're going to attack you for being female and for being black, and this and this and that. And really, of course, all the criticisms was that the Reva character was getting too much focus. She didn't need to exist. Why would you take a Kenobi story instead of really making it about Kenobi and Anakin and the Clone Wars and past and all of that? You turned it into a modern day 2024 production of a Black Inquisitor in the Star Wars universe. And we know what you did. And Kenobi is really the one that made a lot of people apathetic. And look, history repeats itself again. Not a circle, not a straight line, rather, it's a circle. And here we go. Lucasfilm boss Kathleen Kennedy defends the Acolyte. Says Star Wars female cast and crew face unfair criticism because of the fan base being male dominated. So it's not because of anyone's performance, if and when people have criticism. It's not because of performance or writing or anything else. It's simply because they hate women. Oh, where else did we hear that? Rey, all criticisms of the sequel trilogy were just like, well, you're just mad that Han Solo gave the Millennium Falcon to a woman, bro. Yeah, the Freddie Prinze Jr. argument. According to Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy, the backlash to the Acolyte's existence is not a result of Star Wars fans' current exhaustion with the franchise's production-level focus on identity politics, but rather the misogynistic attitudes of its primarily male fan base. What's left of us? You've alienated most and then turned in a whole new group of like Disney fan, new sequel trilogy fan only Reylo soy boys. Most of the men have left, unfortunately. Kennedy offered this defense of the Leslie Headland helm series, green lighting while speaking to the New York Times, Brooke Barnes in promotion of his upcoming premiere. Asked by Barnes if she had any thought... He's ad bounding. Asked by Barnes if she had any thoughts on the widespread despair felt by fans that the Acolyte would be yet another message first, entertainment second project from the House of Mouse, which Bob Iger more or less talked about, that they have several projects. Now, he might have been talking about Marvel, but I think you could easily include this in that. Remember how he said they're going to focus more on quality over quantity and not put messaging in, even though he said that like 4 times? I believe Acolyte is a holdover. It's going to be filled with messaging, cultural Marxism, but entertainment second, project from the House of Mouse. The Disney exec asserted, my belief is that storytelling does need to be representative of all people. That's an easy decision for me. So yes, there will be messaging. Operating with within these giant franchises now, with social media and the level of expectations, it's terrifying. Kennedy then asserted, pushing back against the series' pre-release critics. I think showrunner Leslie Headland... Oh, you mean... silly Kathy. She means former Harvey Weinstein personal assistant who totally didn't hold anyone down and doesn't know where the bodies are buried, and that's why she got this greenlit. Totally, in my opinion, in Minecraft. That never happened, though. I think a lot of women who step into Star Wars struggle with this a bit more. But there are no women in Star Wars. Remember, it's patriarchal. Very patriarchal. Because of the fan base being so male-dominated, they sometimes get attacked in ways that can be quite personal. She's so salty about that South Park storyline. Weighing in on the topic herself, Headland separately opined to Barnes, as a fan myself, I know how frustrating some Star Wars storytelling in the past has been. I've felt it myself. Oh, I do wonder what frustrating Star Wars storytelling she's referring to. Could it be the actual movies made by George Lucas? In a text message sent to the reporter following the conclusion of their interview, the showrunner added, I stand by my empathy for Star Wars fans, but I want to be clear, anyone who engages in bigotry, racism, or hate speech, I don't consider a fan. Me too, which is why you probably should have fired Pedro when he called half of your fan base Yahtzees and, Civil War losers. Expounding on her approach to the series narrative during a 2021 interview with the AV Club, showrunner asserted, I mean, it's funny because a lot of feedback that I'll get, and I use the term feedback very lightly, but when I do go on social media, the feedback is don't make Star Wars political. I'm like, George Lucas made it political. Those are political films. No, they're fucking not. No, they're fucking not. They have traditional classic political archetypes like Caesar and Rome and things like that, but they are not political, on the nose, modern of the day politics. No, they are fucking not. And by the way, this is also coming from the woman when you asked, what Star Wars is your favorite? She goes, I like all the Star Wars. So get out of here. War is by nature political. She continued disingenuously conflating the idea of ham-fisted political soapboxing with discussions of political themes. Exactamundo. In order to dodge critics' actual arguments. That's just what's up. Oh God, what a she sounds real Alyssa Mercunty, if you know what I'm saying. That's just what's up. It's truly what he was interested in talking about and looking and digging into. So it's kind of impossible to tell a story within his universe that doesn't have to do with something that has to be that the characters see externally reflected in whatever's happening in the galaxy at that particular time period of when it takes place, you know? Jesus Christ, how'd you say all that in one breath? That's another thing that we all kind of inherited from him as well, and hope to kind of keep reflecting in the work, hopefully. Ugh. As current, the Acolyte is set to slice, stab, and force woo its way onto Disney Plus on June 4th. And I can't wait to see the shit show. If you thought Doctor Who and Nurse What was ruining everyone's day, just wait until you see what this narcissistic hobgoblin does to the Star Wars franchise. You thought it was dead before. Oh my God, that dead horse is about to be reanimated and held down and scissored into oblivion with politics and messaging. Holy shit. Anyway, let me know what you think of this. Are you going to be watching? I know, #cancel Disney Plus. Pirate it. I don't care. I mean, in Minecraft. Either way, find a way, sail the high seas. I'm going to watch the shit show. Hope you do. Let me know. Either way, come here and I'll let you know all about it. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.